She wanna meet in the hotel lobby. Don't be shy, you can bring somebody. Designer shorty, Valentino body. And I love it when she put it.
What up, y'all? It's your girl Giggles, Irene, and I'm here with the one and only Alexcis. How are you, Alexcis?
Woo-hoo. I'm smooth. I'm magnificent, great, wonderful.
And he's on time.
I was, but I was just on the other one. I was on the other one, then I got the call.
No, because usually artists, I give them like a 15-minute window, but you were early.
I know. I'm actually so on time to everything I do. Like I'm so on time that I get there before Salas, and I low key hide somewhere so I can act like I'm a little late.
Yeah.
That's just kidding.
That is hilarious, especially for Salas, because he's always getting on me for being late. So.
Oh yeah, no, I be on all my friends about trying to be on time. Like, bro, y'all making me look bad, bro. It's like I want this shit, bro. Come on now.
That's hilarious. Okay, so I just want to put you on the spot right away. Do you remember where we first met?
Me and Jakarta's video shoot, late night shot.
Wow. Okay, that's lit. I didn't think I was like significant enough at that time for you to like remember.
I remember everybody. I care about everybody.
Aw, that's dope. That's fire.
Everyone's important to me.
Aw, don't tell me that because I'm gonna start asking you for shit and. Yo, I have a bone to pick with you because y'all cut me out of that music video.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. I got no clue. To be real, I got it. I didn't even watch it. I sent it to Jakarta first, and I was like, "Let me know what you think." He came back, bro. Why y'all made me look this? I'm like, bro, I can't help how you look.
Yeah, that's how you look, fool. Yeah, Jakarta be like that. So.
He took all the edits and corrections. I was like, all right, I just sent him over like, hey, I just need y'all to take care of this and we can post the video. So I don't know.
Wow. Okay, so I have to beat him up, not you. Noted. Yeah. So I just know that like because of Jakarta and Duno, that's how I found out about you. And ever since then, I was like, yo, I love his sound. I love his energy. Like this is someone that I'm gonna continue to tap in with. And it's your inspirations like T-Pain and stuff like that. Like I could hear it, but it's not like copy and paste. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's what I appreciate about your music.
For sure. I really appreciate that. That's dope. That's dope.
So aw. So I know you're an LA resident now, right? But you were a Bay Area baby, San Jose to be specific, and then you moved to Arizona. How was that switch? Did you ever feel like you weren't really part of the Bay and then part of LA? Like, do you ever feel weird?
So, I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like, I was always very like sheltered, in the sense of like, I was a crazy ass kid. Like I'll do anything and everything. So my parents try to keep me inside the crib.
Okay.
And so in second grade, I moved to Arizona, and then I came back sixth grade to the Bay. But when I would go there, like the people I'd stay with, which was my aunt and uncle and my grandma, were like, "Hey, after school, straight home." Like,
okay.
Because you know, like on the bus, anything could happen, especially on the street I lived on Quimby. Like, you know, a lot of shit would go down and shit. So, because I grew up on the east side of San Jose, so that shit, you know, a little different. And it's cool because like I never really got to witness shit, but like in Arizona, it was just all like kumbaya, like beautiful, like we got along. And then I go back to and every like two grades, I go back and forth from the Bay to Arizona, and it would just be so different. I gotta wear a uniform in the Bay.
Oh my God.
I gotta do this, gotta do that, like make sure this. And I was just like, this fucking sucks. In Arizona, I'm over here wearing like bright red ass shoes, like blue dicky fucking shorts, and like, and no one thinking nothing. Like, you know what like I go back home like, hey, you can't do that. I'm like, this sucks.
So many restrictions.
Yeah,
and then you moved to LA, and it got worse.
Bro, the other day, I wasn't thinking of nothing. Right, I had on like some Yankees hat, you know, just casual shit. It's like my throwaway, like don't give a fuck about hat, and so I put it on, and I'm trying to get food, and real quick, I'm like, hey, let's go to this place, like Stormberger or some shit. This shit look good as fuck. So we go over there, I get out, and this very nice man, he's like, hey, bro, I can tell you're not from here. You might want to take that off. I was like, fuck, my bad.
That is hilarious. And at least he was nice about it, because he could have let you just continue to walk around like nothing.
No, he was like, yeah, you're a little too bright out here. I was like, Okay, yeah.
That is hilarious. Wow. At least you know LA got your back.
No, I wasn't thinking about that shit, and it's crazy because it is like ever since I moved here, I do understand now. Like it's like yeah, man, like LA is not like every other city.
Yeah.
Like it is correct. It's
Well,
gotta it's gotta maneuver correctly.
at least you're adapting well.
Yeah. I just gotta stay away from the liquor store at night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I fucking got banged on by some Edgars and shit.
Oh my
Crazy.
God.
Bro, like 17 years old and a little handita pulled up. He's like, hey, bro, I swear to God, I was going to be nice. I'm like, hey, bro, my tattoo says genius. Is a cactus with a halo. My birth year is 95, not my street.
Yeah.
And like, all Arizona tattoos. They're like, okay.
You had to explain. That's crazy.
I didn't explain. I just was like, bro, I was just like, the fact that these little ass kids like are willing to just pull over on me, like shit while I'm exiting the liquor store. I was like, I ain't gonna be one to be too cool for school or be like whatever. I was like, I could say some shit, but like, nah, I don't give a fuck. I just want to go home and enjoy my tequila.
They were in training. You were test number 1.
I'm glad that I passed.
Yeah, I know, right?
But that's funny. But I ain't embarrassed about that shit too. You feel me? Like I know, like coming out here, I think that's why I get along with so many people. Is because I try not to like be on some other shit. Like you know what I mean? I know at first sometimes some people look at me because of the tats and shit, but then they realize like I open my mouth like, oh, this fool's like secretly white.
That is cool. You're like, it's cool. I'm neutral.
Yeah, you're like what? Yeah, I'm just a white man from Arizona.
That is hilarious. Okay, so let's get into the music, okay? So I'm going to take you all the way back. Your first tape, I Hate You to the Moon and Back, okay? The title, amazing. I like the dope twist on the popular saying because everybody says I love you to the moon and back, but saying I hate you to the moon and back, I was like, why have I never used this before? As someone who like be hating sometimes, like why have I not used this before?
For sure.
And then your features on the tape. You have Wiz Khalifa, you have Kid Ink, Cap G. Like, that's holy crap. Like, to kick it off with those features, I was like, holy shit.
Bro, I still can't believe it sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I remember when we did the video shoot with Wiz Khalifa. I went up to him like, hey, bro, I know you get this all the time. I just got to get this out of the way so I'm not a fangirl the whole time. Like, bro, high school, you was that guy. Had the cargos, the chugs, fucking Bombay and lemonade. I almost got the blonde strip, but I didn't get it. And he was like, I know. And I was like, all right, cool guy.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Right. And then your next tape. So you still continued to step it up a notch, okay? Because you had Life Goes On. You have the Yodis. You have Rucci. You have Jakarta. And then you have the legendary T-Pain twice. Twice. How the hell did that happen?
Shit. I'm gonna give it to the white man. The white man. You know what I mean? I feel like luckily I give it to to Kev, the white man.
Oh, okay. Shout out Bootleg Kev.
Yeah, great man, that guy. He just extended he just be throwing his shot for me. He'd be like, hey, he's like, because I just met T-Pain. I got invited to his dinner when he won the Masked Singer. And he was like, hey, you guys are cool? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'm just here taking shots. Like, I'm happy to be here. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to shoot him something. He sent it to him. He fucking did it. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. And then, like, it's crazy because I've never paid for a feature, never nothing. He ended up shooting the video. And this fool asked for, like, hey, I'm going to need some money for an outfit. We gave him some money for an outfit. That fool pulled in, and I know his outfit did not cost what we gave him. I feel it though. I'll take it.
That is like, hilarious.
This fool is Dick's Sporting Goods or something, or like I don't know. Cool guy.
That's dope. That's dope, especially since like he's inspired you so much, and for him to be willing to do it, and just for you to even have people in your team that vouch for you and like throw those shots is so important. Because you know there's a lot of people that are like, damn, my team's holding me back, but like you have a team that's pushing you, and that's fire.
For sure. I just wish I could go back to that night that like me and him really kicked it, because I got super blacked out. I like chugged.
Oh my god.
6 White Claws. I don't know why, but I grabbed his wine and I chugged his wine, like the whole bottle. And then like I have a video of me moonwalking. He's like hyping me up. He's like swipe, 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 and I bust my ass. And
That
then
is hilarious.
and then like later that night, I guess we ended up at the strip club, and there's a video of like everyone just chilling, and I'm on the fucking like little loungy chair, just, and I don't remember shit.
At least you have a story to tell, and you have video. Like, imagine if like.
I know. I love he went home bragging to my little sister and my brother about it, like, bro, and they're like, "Who's T-Pain?"
Oh, hell no! What? How much is the age difference between all of y'all?
It's a big age difference.
Okay.
They're into like, I don't know what they're into actually.
Like,
I don't know.
Oh damn. Okay.
It's not my thing. It's not my steez. You know.
Yeah, that's crazy. Not knowing who T-Pain is wild.
It is wild, but it's we live in a world like that now, huh?
Damn.
Right.
Well. And then your latest project, Who Can I Run To? Before we get deeper into that, I want to know, are all of your projects like tied together? Because I feel like it's like you hate her to the moon and back, and then you realize that life goes on without her, and then you're like, damn, I'm kind of lost. Like, who do I run to? Like, is that like a series type of thing, or?
So if I'm being honest, I pretty much go off my vibe and like how I'm feeling at the time.
Okay.
I'll admit, like, Hate You to the Moon and Back, like, I was a depressed ass motherfucker. Like, I was drinking Jameson every night by myself. I was singing Juan Gabriel, like, El Tri, like, doo-doo-doo, like, nonstop on repeat. That, like, my roommates were like, bro, shut the fuck up already, bro. God. Like, go do something. I'm like,
I'm trying.
Yeah, so then that happened. Then Life Goes On was finally mean, like, bro, like, all right, life goes on, bro. Like, come on, like, don't be a bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's not that. It's just we have to get through the hump sometimes, and it's good that you got through it because some people don't. They stay in that place.
Bro, my hump took like 5 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Look at you now.
No? No, just kidding. But yeah, and so then that, and then now we have Who Can I Run To, and it's more of like not Who Can I Run To. It's more of like when like you go out to the club, you something, you go home, and it's like you're there by yourself, and it's like, okay, who's really there for me now? Like this, like we're older now, and like my friends that were my friends when I was 20, now like a few years later, like ain't even my friends. You know what I mean? Like where are they? And like who is it really like? Like now it's like even some family members like different now. You know what I mean? And that's really what this project was, because that's why if you notice in the project, it starts out pretty hype. Like needs some part of the time, and then it ends up, and like the last song is Lonely on the Moon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, damn, like, okay, that's cool, you know what I mean? But it's like, once you get home from the club or whatever, like, who really there,
What? Wow. That's very, like, I don't think people realize that until they're, like, in the moment. Like, because everybody, they go through, like, their peak in high school, and then after high school, it's, like, college or whatever they decide to do, and they're all social, and they have this big group of friends, and then it starts to dwindle down because people get married and have families and go through life and stuff. So you really do have to take a step back and look and be like, okay, who... Am I cherishing the wrong people? Did I lose gems that I shouldn't have lost? Yeah.
Exactly, because it's like I went home, like, not the other day, like last week, 2 weeks ago. The day, and it's I always make it a point to try to hang out with all my friends that I grew up with, like freshman year, 8th grade, whatever. And it's just crazy because like some of them to this day, like if it wasn't for us being friends back then, we wouldn't. And like I kind of don't even want to hang out with them no more because they still over here like
on the same shit,
low key getting like trying to get $20 from their mom still to go to the dispensary, and I'm like, bro, like just fucking hit Little Caesars, bro, and get a job that I don't know, do something.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like birds of a feather flock together. Like I'm over here now trying to do something. Granted, I don't think I'm that motherfucker, but I'm trying to be that motherfucker.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't realize that you low-key have to set the example for like your group of friends.
No, and it's crazy too, because I definitely do feel like when I started doing shit, right? Like I had like the Wiz shit, everything I first started, like it's crazy because people still didn't even like think like, oh, okay, like he didn't even really see the motion like that the little bit I got. And ever since, like, if I'm being honest, I started tapping in with like Jakarta, Duno, Rucci, like just I've been posting like with Bravo, Wally Sensei. Like it's crazy, but I feel like that has really been helping me out more back home because I feel like they're like, because back home, if people don't realize Arizona, bro, like they fucking, we just love LA shit to be real. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. It's a lot of Mexicans. Like, there's so many Mexicans over there.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
I have family over there, so I know what you mean. Because they be like hitting me too, like, "Oh my god, you're with this person and you're with this person." I'm like, "Well, yeah, I work in LA music, so like."
I told you this. I've been here.
Yeah, like I been this bitch, so I don't know why. Like you're just saying it. Like,
for real. It'd be crazy. I'm like, damn, they not really watching like that.
Oh my god! All right, so
we can't run to them. No,
on God. Okay, so who can I run to? I just want to say that I love this project from top to bottom. Okay, and I think it has a lot to do with since when I found out about you. When an artist has like a catalog already, I like to go back. So I went back and then I made it to like where you are now, and the growth I see and I hear from production, from your vocals, like I could feel your lyrics even more now, and I love that shit. That shit gets me so hyped. And I go to work really early in the morning, and like it's dark outside, and like your shit just hits. And like I live far, so like I be going on the lonely ass highways, and I'm just like, bro, this shit is like so fire, and I just love that I'm able to connect with that.
Hey, that's crazy that you say that. My bad to cut you off because when I was a kid, I used to always like, I didn't have my own room and shit. You know, like I had a share and stuff. So I used to at night, I'd walk around like my neighborhood, or I'd walk to like Circle K to get a Thirst Buster or whatever and some chips, and I'd listen to albums. And literally like now, even like every time I make a project when I'm done, I do that. Like I literally like I'll end up walking like, I swear, like 5 miles and then come back and I'm like, okay, the album's done. Because I wanted to hit. I wanted to be like, okay, like I can go out and just bump this shit. Like, yeah, that's cool.
Your car test.
Yeah, no, for real, for real. If you could walk with this shit, you could ride a bike with this. Yeah, ride the bus with it. I think it's legit.
No, I agree.
I don't have a car, so I can't test it out.
Oh, all right. Well, if you ever need a car test, just let me know. If it's new shit, like we could do that. We could do that. I got you. Yeah. We can make content out of it. Hosted by Giggles, Irene. Like, come on.
Hey, that'd be cool. The car karaoke. I don't know, something.
Yeah, something.
That'd be funny.
When it comes to like your lyrics, is it hard for you to bring that out in yourself? Because I know you're like vulnerable and you're literally having us listeners go into your world.
I think because I'm so willing to like be vulnerable and so willing to just be myself and not be this cool guy.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Like I'll go in there and I like every song on there I pretty much made in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, and like obviously you get the features and stuff, made it a longer process. But yeah, I just go in there and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty tore up. I'm pretty drunk already. And I just go in there and literally blah 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 blah. Okay, again, da 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 da. Yeah. I'll just give you the song. So
that's your process. Cool. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Well then, okay. So on this project, you have Zoe Sama, you have San Diego's Rossi Rock, you have MB Nell, you have J Star. I think I'm saying this right. Lucien Parker. Am I saying that name? Okay.
Lucien Parker. Yeah, Lucien Parker.
And then I heard some unreleased stuff at your listening party.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I know that you have way more in the vault, okay? So when it comes to your features, you said that may take a little longer than like you actually doing the songs. How do you go about saying, okay, I want this person on this? Or who's your ear that helps you with that?
It's really, well, if like there's a song that like either Salas or Kev really like, and they'll be like, we need somebody on here. I'll be like, all right, well, whoever y'all think y'all want to get or whatever, like if y'all, because I feel like if they hear it and they have an idea, like I'm gonna let you run with that. You know what I did what I had to do. I created this little canvas painting thing already that I think is dope. Because I'm gonna be so honest with you, I don't like doing 2 verses.
Okay.
Everything I do is just hook, verse, hook, and then after that I'm like, okay, next one.
Yeah.
But usually I just pretty much hit up people that are like now. I just hit up people I'm cool with, like Rossi Rock, like. I just remember watching one of his vintage videos, and he's like Adidas. Like it was just funny to me. Like he was, just, and I was like, "Hey, this fool dope. Like smooth." And I just remember like Like I swear, one time I was at home and I was drinking and I was showering, just bumping that shit, like taking shots to that. Like I never told him that, but yeah, like because I think that's weird if I did. But yeah, like I remember that day I hit him. Like after I was like, bro, I'm gonna hit this fool up. This fool drove from San Diego and we got like 3 records in.
Wow.
Yeah, we got 3 records in, and then I ended up choosing my head because I just thought it was like the best sounding one. So that's how they all go about. Like the Zoe stuff too. Like it sounded good. The Kev was like, "Hey, we need somebody on here. Who do you think though? Like, who think?" I said, "Hey, for real, this fool Zoe Sama's like dope. Like super dope." And then he's like, "All right." 2 hours later, hey, he's on it. Boom. I was like,
dang, because you and Zoe are like homies, like even outside of this music shit, like you guys are legit, like y'all kick it. This isn't like some industry shit where it's like, oh yeah, he's popping right now, let me get him on this shit. Like you guys kick it.
Yeah, no, he's scary. He scares me. I feel like he be drinking and it's the Mexican in me that be like, oh, he just took 2 shots. I'm gonna take 2.5.
Oh, that's what you mean by scary. Okay, so you guys are like competing and shit.
Yeah, not competing. I doubt it, but in my head, I low-key be like,
I can't fall behind. I gotta keep up.
But I'll be good. I'll be good every time.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, no, like he like the other day, this fool at 10 a.m. I got a bottle. And I'm just like, all right, bet. Give me 20 minutes. Came back. I got a bottle. Like it was just funny as fuck. And next thing you know, I don't remember the next 3 days.
Wow.
We go on
you guys need to vlog one of these days. That would be such fire content.
Definitely. You see, I feel like we could vlog, but we'll only end up being able to use like 3 minutes of it.
It's just for you then, for you and your guys' kids later on. Like, look, this is what you don't do.
That's funny. That's actually funny as hell. He's a great dad, that guy. There you go. Yeah, those are pretty cool dad.
That's dope.
Very inspiring.
So, your singles. Okay, Nissan, banger. Hotel Lobby, banger. But before we talk about the rest of the project, I want to talk about my favorite track, okay? Stained.
Oh, you like that one?
I love that one, okay? So, I love it because, okay, so I'm a fangirl. I'm a fangirl at heart. I'm a boy band. I love boy bands, like NSYNC, One Direction type shit. And that gave me One Direction vibes. I was like, bro, this guitar on this shit, like, I can hear Harry Styles on this bitch. Like, I love it so much.
Hey, I can't wait to work with fools like that. That's gonna be crazy for me.
A lot of your songs sound like boy bandish. Like there's like Back and Forth, R.I.P. Like, but Stained is the one that I always go back to. I was listening to it on repeat before I got in here because I was a little nervous. But I was just like, bro, this is my shit. And I want to know, like, when it comes to production like that, do you specifically be like, this is what I want? Or do people just send you beats? Like, how do you pick out these gems?
Usually, honestly, if anyone sends me beats, I'm not listening to them.
Wow.
Like,
okay.
Well, it's not because I don't think they're good. It's just because I don't be on my email whatsoever. Like, I'm not an emailer. I'm not a DMer. You got to call me or FaceTime me and be like, hey,
wow,
check your tech. And I'll be like, all right, cool. But usually all the time in the stew, like, I'll have like people I trust and I'll be like, hey, play something. And the minute I hear it in 2 seconds, if I like it, I'm like, hey, just load it up. And there I'll just go on the journey. Boom. Or I'll either come in, I'll listen to something and I'll be like, hey, bro, like I got an idea. Let's do this. I'm like, I want this kind of vibe. Like, just give me like warm guitar and that's it. And then he'll be like, cool. And then, but from there, I'm not like super picky where I'm just like, hey, do this. I'm like, this is what I want. And whatever you feel from that and whatever that takes you or inspires you, let's build off that. And then that's just how it happens.
It's like a collaboration.
Yeah. Like the whole Zace. I've been tapping with Zace a lot. Sando man. And he just gets it. Like he'll just pull up. I'm like, he's like, hey, before I come to the studio, what kind of vibe you want? I said, just give me some cool warm guitar. Give me something bouncy, like just something cool, 100 BPM. I was like, I don't know, whatever you think. He comes through, first beat he plays, load it up. Like, so my head, R.I.P., Back and Forth, and the other one didn't make the project. There was like 3 more that didn't make the project. I made those all in literally like 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's just him like playing shit.
You don't waste no time in those studio sessions.
Because I only do have like 2 to 3 good hours in me.
Oh, okay,
because
okay.
after that I'm too gone. I'm too drunk. Like either I need it, you know, something, or I gotta go home. Yeah, so I gotta take advantage of that.
Okay, so I'm still not overstained, okay? Okay. So you say, I'm exhausted, I gave you my time and lost it. I gave you my heart, now I'm broken. Purple rain, I chased my tears with promethazine. Memories fade, but yours left us sane. Where did that come from? Because I was like, wow. I did leave out a part because I didn't hear it correctly, and I knew I was gonna fuck it up. So you help me fix that.
So after like purple rain, I chased my tears with promethazine, red snowflakes. We know red snowflakes.
Okay. I was like, I don't know if I'm hearing that right, so I'm just gonna leave that out.
It's just, you know, a nice little the red drippers, not the nice one, but you know, it happens sometimes. I'm going a little too crazy. But yeah, so I mean, it just went, I don't know, it just went how I was feeling, you know. Actually, I think at the time I was listening to what song was it a lot? Labyrinth. I have a problem that when I hear a song, I listen to it on repeat all the time. So there's that song Labyrinth. He's like, I'm jealous of the ways you're happy without me. Ooh, like, I'm jealous of the wind that did it to your cloud. Like, so that just kind of inspired me already.
Yeah.
And then also like cool. And then I walked into the studio and Kiana Lede was there. Going to do her thing, and then that made me think of something she would do. So then it just inspired me to really just like, okay, cool, and then just, you know, trying to be like, hey, I gotta make something dope just in case she passed by and be like,
okay, yeah, let me help on that. Yeah.
tell me why she walked by. She walked by, and I'm like, it smelled like fucking Doritos, and she popped her head, and she's like, that's me. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, no, it's cool. I dig it.
You're like, it's cool. It's you. It's okay.
It don't matter who it is. It's cool. I was like, I didn't say I didn't like the smell.
Yeah.
That was funny as hell.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Embarrassing. No,
but it's a moment. You see, everything becomes a moment.
Yeah, true. Cool thing. You see, things like that is like, it's so cool to me, like, and it's why I like doing what I do. Like, I already feel like I've made it, even though I'm fucking, you know, living in a very expensive apartment that I don't think is worth the money, and you know, I might have ramen here and there more than I should.
It's okay. You know? It keeps you humble. It keeps you very humble.
True.
Yeah.
All right. So staying, so that's what inspired that.
Okay, well, I love that song. So
and then the homie Lucian pulled up, and then fucking 20 minutes did his thing, and I was like, okay, yeah, we're done. We're done here.
Yeah, that's it.
You know that part? Oh, my bad.
No, go ahead.
You know that part in Stain, how it goes like, doo, 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 doo? Bro, that's his voice.
Oh, wow.
He did that with his voice. I was just like, this motherfucker right here crazy. Like, I don't know what he did. I was like, I kind of still want to ask you, hey, what effect you put on that?
Yeah, I want to go, like, one of my goals now is to go to a karaoke bar with you and, like, perform that. Because I'm not going to do that at one of your shows. Unless you ask me to.
I'm not gonna lie. I do love hitting the karaoke's. There's this place called Los Amigos, like right across the street from where I live.
Yeah.
It's like this little Mexican spot. It's by like it's on Olive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Los Amigos. And bro, every Tuesday I'll be hitting that shit. They got
that is crazy. I'm gonna. So where I work is on Olive. So like,
let's go.
We need to go. Like,
we can go next Tuesday. Hey,
Don't tell me because I'll be there.
They got I don't care. They got the firiest little weird spicy beans with the chips, which is free. I be acting like I'm gonna order food the whole time. I don't.
That is hilarious.
I get that.
Wow.
I get the drinks in me, and then bro, I'm in that bitch singing crazy ass. I think last time I was there, I sang Ashley Simpson. It was Ashley Simpson.
Wow.
I think I fall so fast, I can hardly catch my breath. I hope it, bro, it's crazy. Motherfuckers looking at me like, what?
When you do that, are people there like, this motherfucker could sing? Why is he here? We're here to have fun. Like, do you get those looks?
I'll be singing shitty on purpose. Like,
that is hilarious.
Like I'll go there and I'll pick a song and I'll just do shit to have fun. Like one of the songs was like, you don't know how much I adore this damn rock so to chloroform me makes me. And then people look at me and I'm just like, yeah, dude, that's me, man. Yeah. Funny as hell. I just be having fun.
Dude, that's gonna be. I'm gonna vlog that. Like we have to plan that. I'm gonna talk to Salas. We're gonna arrange that shit.
I'm trying to take Jakarta's ass. That'd be
Oh,
hilarious.
that would be so funny. Oh my
Bro,
god. Yeah, we need to get all of us together and do that.
hey, tell me, doesn't Jakarta look like Wiz's son all grown up?
Yes. Oh my god. Wow. I'm gonna tell him that next time I see him, he's gonna get mad.
Oh, no, he knows. He knows.
You told him that before?
Yeah, he'd be like, "No, I don't. No, I don't."
He's so sensitive. He's such a little baby.
He's a cool guy, that guy, bro. That will be hitting me up at like 4 in the morning, like, you at the studio.
Oh, wow.
Said, absolutely not. I was like, hell no, I'm not trying to get at the studio at 4 in the morning with you. I know what this leads to.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right, so okay, so we talked about you and like Zoe Osama, right? So the party all the time.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Because you just taking that line and like reinventing it to the point where it's like, I know a song is dope when it takes a little piece of something and it doesn't make me want to go listen to the original. And with this song, I was like, yo, this is so fire. And then with Zoe on it, I was just like, oh, that's something that, one, you don't know what it's going to sound like until you hear it. And then you just did that song so well. So what was I know you said you make songs like super quick. But
I remember that day, like why I specifically like trying that song is because, so I live in the apartments, like not like the apartments, not this one, but I guess like right down the street is the same apartments, but like different. But James, I guess, passed away in those, like in that area or something like that. And that, I was like, when I found that out, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. I love Rick James.
Yeah.
And then I remember Stu, and I was like, hey, bro, Rick James got this song with Eddie Murphy, that fire. Like, I think we need to redo it. Because I think a lot of people know it, but then a lot of people don't know it.
Yeah. Or they know that they've heard it before, but they don't know where it's from or like all that.
Yeah, so I told homie, I was like, hey, bro, I want to kind of want to like do an interpolation of that kind of, you know? And he was all right, cool. And that motherfucker played the beat, like the thingies, and I was like, oh, this is it. Yeah, let's go. And then we just knocked it out, and it was cool. It happened.
Yeah, that shit's a banger. And I can't wait for, like, I've heard it a few times, like, well, I be driving and I'm just like, wow, like, that's so crazy. Because it's always dope to hear, like, what other people listening to, what you're listening to. But I see the potential of that song being so much bigger, and I can't wait till everybody catches on.
I mean, I hope so. We paid a lot for that fucking sample. I fucking hope it does some shit. God damn, I'm over here like, every time they be like, hey, we about to, they tell me the budget, and they're like, hey, we about to do this and this. And I'm like, why can't that shit go in my pocket, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, fuck the budget, bro. Give me the budget. But no, for sure. I hope it does some shit.
It'll all work out. It's all investment. It's all an investment.
I hope so, man. I hope so. My pops out here like, hey, todavía necesito mi troca del año. I'm like,
you're like, damn. I'm still eating ramen, Dad.
Like, I'm just trying to get a Prius right now. No, I'm kidding. I don't drive. I don't like drive. Yeah, actually, so in my 20 something years of existing, never got in one DUI. But that's also because I've never had a car.
Oh, okay. I was just like, boy,
I've never had a license.
So you don't have a license?
Why do I need a license?
To get from. So you Uber everywhere? Or you have a driver or like.
So I like to drink, and I know that if I get a car and I get a license, if I get a license, I know I'm gonna get a car. When I get a car, I know I'm gonna drive it.
At least you know yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then the studio is right down the street from me. It takes me 5 minutes to walk. If anybody wants me to go to their session, like, I'll be like, hey, bro, you got to Uber me over here, you know? Or, you know, if I like them enough, I'll Uber myself. So after that, and then after that, I kind of use not having a license or an ID as an excuse to not go out. Because they've been, hey, bro, let's go here. I'm like,
I don't have a car.
I don't have an ID. They're like, damn, bro, get it. It's been 3 years now. I'm like, I don't know, bro. But I like it. It's my excuse. I don't like leaving my crib because, like, when I get too drunk, when I get too crazy or something, like, I can't get in trouble in my own house.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I can get in trouble outside.
You play it super safe. That's crazy. I'm just thinking of, like, I drive so much, and I can't imagine not having not having a card, let alone my ID. Like, I didn't have my ID yesterday, and I almost didn't get to go into work. They didn't want to let me into the casino, and I was like, but I'm working. Like, I was like, it was crazy.
But I think that's why Arizona is so different too, because like I go to the casino in Arizona, and they like they don't be IDing or nothing like that, because I think they'd be like, okay, like I don't know, like I've just never had that. Like in Arizona, I'll be going to like any bar, like any dive bar, anything, any whatever, and they don't really be IDing like that. Yeah, so I don't know. But maybe it's because I've known them for a while now, so
yeah,
maybe
you're a star now. It's just like, oh, we know that's Alexcis. He good.
And then he be getting the lemon pepper and the hots, you know. Yeah.
Before we wrap up, is there a song on the project that you would play for someone that you know will automatically make them a fan if they've never heard of you before?
Probably Party All the Time.
Okay.
I think Party All the Time or Nissan. I think it's cool. I mean, I guess it just depends on who they are. I think I'm really good at like reading people or seeing what they're into. Yeah. So like if like me you are having a convo and I see what you like, I might be like, oh, you like this? Okay, let me play you Lonely on the Moon. Okay. Or like, oh, you like this type of stuff? Oh, let me play you this. Because I feel like a lot of different stuff. Yeah. A lot of people say they have a lot of different stuff. No, I really got like.
Yeah, you have range. You have a lot of range. Yeah.
So I just feel like I just based off that. But if I just had to out of the blue choose one, probably Party All the Time.
Okay. Yeah. Well, now I know what song I could recommend when I'm just like, I was on live earlier and I was like, yo, I'm about to interview Alexcis. And I was just like, I was like,
everybody in the comments were like, who?
Yeah, no, they were just like, oh, you're gonna interview Alexcis, and I was like, yeah, and I was singing Late Night Shawty, and I was like, that's one of his songs, but I was like, I don't know what else I could recommend, because I had that stuck in my head at the time, and I was just like, but I'm gonna ask him just so that I have a concrete answer from you.
The answer for sure, Party All the Time.
Before we go, is there anything you want to let fans know, since I have you here and they're going to be listening? I hope they tap in and stuff. Like, what is it that they need to know about you before they dive into the music or even get further into being a fan of you?
I don't know. I don't know. Shit, I wish I had a spiel. I don't got no spiel. I don't know. Just listen to my shit, man, please. I got it wrong. I'm trying to T-shirts. I'll be liking shoes out of my price range. Listen to my
that
shit.
That is hilarious. Okay, well, stream his shit, y'all.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, for real. Engage in the shit, you know? Don't be too cool for school. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? So,
I get you. That's hilarious. Well, I just want to say thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being on time. I really appreciate that. And I can't wait for us to sit down again as you continue throughout your career, because I'm a fan.
Sitting down next week at Los Amigos.
Oh, yeah. But I'm talking about like interview-wise, fool. Like I'm talking about like, as you continue throughout your career, don't forget about little old me. We're going to come back and do this again.
Never. We always, it's going to be a thing now every time. Every time.
I really appreciate you.
Put the gigs as the first person in, you know?
I'm going to hold you to that. If not, it's going to be a fight. I'm going to have to fight Salas.
You could probably take one. I don't think you got hands like that.
That is hilarious. No, but for real, thank you for your time. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna see you there, 8 p.m.
8 p.m. All right, I got you.
I'm gonna do an Instagram story too.
Do it.
Like, where's she at?
All right, I'll be waiting next Tuesday, 8 p.m.
All right, be there.
All right, bye. Thank you.
You wanna meet in the hotel lobby? Don't be shy, you can bring somebody. Designer shorty, Valentino body. Ain't I love it when she put it on me. Me, her, and her best friend have a special connection.